Decades before monkeypox, another virus was predominantly affecting gay men, HIV/AIDS.
People just look at the condition and lose sight that there's a person there.
Reporter Hank Plant was at ground zero for the epidemic, San Francisco.
It sounds strange, but it was kind of a gift for me to be an openly gay man and a reporter working in San Francisco. And so I was able to tell the story from my own perspective and seeing that it was affecting my friends. So it was always more than a story to me. And I wanted to get it right.
And getting it right was not easy, especially when many, including government officials, didn't think it was important.
The subject came up at a press conference in the White House when Reagan was president. And in the press room, the press secretary was asked about this new disease, AIDS, and the room laughed.
At the time, Plant says there was little to no information about the virus, so his station, KPIX, made a real commitment to cover it.
So we were going on the air every night telling people how to not get the disease, what was new with treatment, were any of the drugs working. And remember, this was at a time when the Reagan administration was barely talking about it.
Still, he says the lack of information led to fear and abuse of the gay community, living in fear themselves.
People were being kicked out of their apartments. People were being fired. There were no legal protections back then. So it was really awful. It was terrible.
Plant says by the time President Reagan said the word AIDS for the first time, 23,000 Americans had died of the virus.
There are a lot of parallels to the beginning of AIDS. There was inaction by the government back then.
He says the current monkeypox emergency is giving him flashbacks to those early days when he covered AIDS.
There were a lot of gay men who were being scapegoated and blamed for AIDS back then. And you can bet that there are gay people, gay men being blamed today for this. There's a lot of fear in the gay community that that's going to get worse.
Plant urges health and government officials to get out front once and for all and explain exactly how the virus is transmitted and do everything they can to get vaccines to help stop monkeypox from spreading.
We're going to have a lot more cases. It is preventable. You know, where's the vaccine? Where can people get the vaccine? Get the word out. You know, do your job.
Plant has earned every award imaginable for his AIDS coverage, including a Peabody.
Nearly 3,000 cases of AIDS have already hit this city. Half those people have died.
People have sewn real life into these quilts, teddy bears, photographs, locks of hair, and a lot of love letters.
But his goal back then was to save lives. He believes reporters now also have an opportunity to make a positive impact.
Don't be afraid to tell the truth. I think that there is some fear particularly among straight journalists, that they don't want to offend the gay community by saying you're getting it from gay sex. It's not a sexually transmitted disease, but it's the close contact. And I think that journalists have to tell the truth about it and not worry about the backlash.
He says he learned a lot from covering AIDS, a lot of it about himself.
Once you slay your dragons in life, it makes you stronger. And so that was my big fear when I was growing up, like a lot of gay kids. And once I came out, I just started to relax and enjoy life.
Kitty Alvarado, KPBS News.